Dream about touching the untouchable. Wish to feel with your fingers the marvels of the universe. Recover forgotten sensations. Everything begins with a sensation. Rediscover the world of touch. Do you dare to experiment?
Can you imagine how future technologies will change our lives? We live in reality, but there is a dream inside everyone. What if we can bridge the gap between dreams and reality?
Hi, my name is Anli. I have been a computer engineer for nearly 20 years. I'm proud to present to you Impression Pi, virtual reality with an interactive experience like you have never seen before.
Impression Pi is a revolutionary VR headset. It is wireless, enabling unlimited movement, and incorporates 3D gesture control, position tracking, and a perfect combination of both virtual and augmented realities.
I think interactive controllers are the last major obstacle for VR to achieve mass consumer adoption.
At its core, it is a computer vision powerhouse, made possible by our specially designed sensing hardware, computing unit, and advanced algorithms.
Virtual reality is my passion. My dream has always been making the digital world as realistic, natural, interactive as the real one, and combine the two worlds together. In 2004, I've created one of the first virtual 3D desktop interfaces, and I haven't stopped creating ever since. Now at Impression Pi, we are creating something that is truly mobile and enabling the most engaging VR and AR experiences.
Embedded IMU-enabled high-performance head orientation tracking. By observing the relative position, Impression Pi is able to calculate your actual movements. After first scanning the environment, virtual setup is automatically generated to match real objects. The computer vision algorithm processes the images of hands, collects information on hand movements, and generates 3D gesture modeling, augmented reality overlays, the real world, within the virtual scenario to provide a spectacular display that makes what you see much more enjoyable. You can also capture precious virtual moments and share them on social networks.
We are a multidisciplinary team. Our core technology is developed in the Bay Area, and we have manufacturing experts in China working to put Impression Pi into mass production.
Pi is designed to be fashionable, foldable, and very compact. You can easily carry it in your purse. You can enjoy Impression Pi in gaming, social networking, education, and a countless variety of ways to have a deeply immersive, interactive 3D experience.
The Impression Pi's VR head-mounted displays has some unique and interesting gesture controls that it brings to the mobile platform. And I think that will enable some very interesting gameplay for mobile devices that are powering some of these VR platforms today.
I really cannot wait to get my hands on this new product, Impression Pi, and please support them.
We designed this product to take you beyond reality, to where your imagination is the only limit. In order to do that, we need your support. We ask you to play a part and share in the creation of this captivating product.
Virtual reality is a way of giving you perspective on what you think is reality. It gives you a way of realizing, oh, a lot of this stuff is just my interpretation of it. There might be more there.
That ability to just unleash culture, the ability to author culture, I find just exciting.
So VR is really just untapped, and we're not even going to guess where it's going to go, because that's the whole point. We want to provide the tools to unleash this revolution of creative talent and ability and just basically launch a new medium.
Having something that's easy to develop for, something that's easily shareable by people instead of relying on content made only by large companies is so important for it to be a human thing where you express yourself and have it part of your life.
VR is seeing a resurgence right now because a number of technologies are all coming together. The rendering power, the display power, and the ability to track. But the final piece is really finding optics that can get us into those worlds. And when you bring those four things together, then it really creates a package that allows us to go other places that in this case you can just fold up and stick in your pocket.
We took a very different approach. We said, look, the lenses are going to be the key. The optics are going to be the thing that unlocks our ability to really experience what immersive 3D worlds are really meant to be.
The Wearlity Sky is certainly a breakthrough, without a question. You take defense industry state-of-the-art optics, marry it up to a state-of-the-art smartphone, and I have an experience that they couldn't imagine 10 years ago with a full rig in a lab somewhere.
They're designed around the way that eye works. This was a no-compromise approach.
The Wearlity Sky is differentiated in three primary dimensions. The first is experience, and that's mostly 150 degrees of field of view. It's just profound. Until you put one on and compare it to its nearest competitor, you won't appreciate this, but trust me, the experience is great. The next is portability. Ours you can take out of your pocket and you can share it. The third, though, is accessibility, and that goes to the notion that you don't have to change the lenses, you don't have to modify the lenses, you don't have to adjust them based upon how wide your eyes are, how far out, and also the price point. It will be under $100 retail price. This is a very accessible device.
Making this available to anyone, anytime, anywhere. We're not tethered to anything. We don't have to worry about carrying a big case around with us. If your phone fits, this will fit.
Having something that you can actually stick in your pocket is actually portable. That's going to be huge for making virtual reality a thing, just being able to take it out of your pocket when you're talking to someone anywhere.
So for a wide field of view, ideally you would have a lens that isn't just right here, but actually surrounds your eye all the way. So you can do that by making a really large piece of glass, a really large optic. In this case, what they're doing is they're curving the Fresnel lens so it actually wraps around your face, which is a really interesting way to make it lightweight and yet still really subtend a large field of view.
And the interesting thing about it is the current technology, the Fresnel lens technology, turned out to be much, much better than anybody expected.
So the nearest competition to Wearlity Sky headsets, it's like wearing a tunnel vision in front of you. It's about a 90, maybe 100 degrees field of view. The Wearlity Sky, on the other hand, is almost your natural field of view. It's very wide, it's very natural, and it requires no modifications, no adjustments. Right out of the box, you're having the experience.
That's what peripheral vision really does, is it brings context into the virtual world in an immersive way. And these lenses get us into the far periphery. They start breaking not only beyond 120 degree field of view, but into 140 and beyond. So it really starts getting you tingling because you can feel emotions as your peripheral vision comes into play.
We have the great software, we're going to have access to the great content. These phones are getting better and better and better, but our optics will always be in a class by itself.
name is Ricardo Vanzi. I'm a designer and co-founder at WideRun. At WideRun, we are a team of sport passionate and VR enthusiasts, and we created the first bike trainer you connect to Oculus Rift to get a full immersive, engaging, and even challenging fitness session. Biking staring at the wall, both in the gym or in the basement, is deadly boring. Basically, you're always in the same place doing the same exercises, so your motivation goes down to zero. Wouldn't it be great to train wherever we like in the world directly from home and maybe challenge your friends? So we thought bringing VR in the fitness to enhance our sessions with a truly immersive experience and unlimited environments where to go and the chance to challenge both yourself and your friends. There's a lot of bike trainers and stationary bikes out there with videos and multiplayer to drive your session. But you connect them just to flat screens like TVs or laptops. We believe that immersive virtual reality has a huge potential combined with fitness. That's why we came up designing WideRun to be used with Oculus Rift. Imagine to ride from the Great Wall of China to downtown San Francisco with a true feeling of being there. Being there means that if you see in the VR world a rise in front of you, the trainer will generate resistance, so you'll have the feeling of going uphill like in the real world. Our goal is to design unlimited VR worlds and fitness programs to fit anyone's need, from people who just want to get healthier riding on the seaside to sport passionate who aim at improving performances on a Tour de France track. WideRun, it's not just a bike trainer, but it's a complete fitness system. You plug your own bike, connect to Oculus Rift, and log into the web platform. You can choose where to ride, interact with the community, find people to challenge, and finally, check your performances on your personal dashboard. We are on Kickstarter to involve both developers and sport passionates. We need your support to improve our product and design the best fitness experience ever.
Whenever people try virtual reality, the first thing they do is look for their hands. Your hands tell you where you are and how to interact with the world. Being able to directly use your hands creates limitless new interactions in VR gaming. You will no longer control the player, you will be the player. You'll use your natural dexterity, not keyboards and controllers, to feel as if you stepped through the screen. Hi, I'm Rob, the founder at Nimble. The Oculus Rift brought your eyes and your head into VR. We're bringing your hands. Over the past 2 years, we've developed skeletal hand tracking software for every depth sensing camera on the market. But to deliver a truly satisfying VR experience, we had to create a new camera designed from the ground up, specifically for virtual reality. It's called the Nimble Sense. The Nimble Sense is a depth sensing camera with a 110-degree field of view, wider even than the Oculus Rift DK2 display. It's optimized to provide a precise 3D point cloud between 10 to 70 centimeters, which is the natural range of your arms.
We knew from our experiences that time of flight, the same technology used in the new Kinect, was the only solution robust enough for skeletal tracking of the hands. We've achieved a breakthrough in the accuracy, cost, and power consumption for these types of sensors.
The Nimble Sense comes with our skeletal hand tracking software, which will be completely free for commercial use. It's tailored for VR, but it's also flexible enough to be mounted above your monitor or on your desk.
Our company consists of 4 people who have been building hand tracking and computer vision technology for years. They have PhDs from MIT, Carnegie Mellon, and Berkeley, and cut their teeth at Pixar and ILM. And now, we've developed the best skeletal hand tracking tech in town, and we're bringing it to VR. We believe that bringing your hands into VR, without gloves, markers, or controllers, is part of the ultimate solution for input.
Our system not only tracks your hands, but exposes the full 3D point cloud and infrared image map to developers.
By backing us on Kickstarter, you'll get the Nimble Sense, a mount designed for the DK2, and 3D printable models for mounting it in other ways. You'll also get the VR experiences we're showing in this video as open source demos.
Our technology will not only change the way we interact in virtual reality, but the real world too. From homes to cities to schools to whatever you can imagine. With Nimble Sense, the entire world becomes interactive. We offer powerful tools and the flexibility to create your own applications, games, and experiences to bring science fiction to life. With your backing and support, we can take digital interactions to the next level and make virtual our new reality. The future is at your fingertips.